Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. You are now tuned into CBC TV. And today we got Big Vegito, man. We got the GOAT. The GOAT. He's dropping in Season 3, which is dropping on the 13th. Let's get right into it, man. We got his kit, we got everything. Let's go through it. Let's show you what the GOAT does.
Great. Thanks, Vegeta.
It's already beautiful. He's not even on the screen yet. Oh! I'm telling you right now, y'all thought I called baby beautiful. Oh. Oh, wait till you see me playing Vegito. I was saying on stream how Vegito's my favorite character, all this, blah, blah, blah. Before the Season 3 news dropped, I never would have thought, man. I never would have. Just look at him. Oh my goodness.
Is that really the best you've got?
Is that really all you can do? As you see, Super Vegito, the ultimate fusion warrior. 100%, you know, drop in the comments if you feel differently, but you'd be wrong, but that's alright. But anyway, he rains down chaos with his high mobility and wide-ranging skills. Take the battlefield by storm with his lightning speed. So the way Vegito's designed, he wants to fight the team. Because he's like that. He's not interested in 1v1s, he wants to fight the team. He's that guy, okay? He's the GOAT. He can do that. Let's go ahead and get to the abilities here. Okay, so his passive, the Shining Fusion. He deals extra energy damage and gains extra HP when skills or powered up attacks hit 2 or more enemies at the same time. Again, this goes back to what I was talking about. He desperately wants to be in team fights. Or again, at least 2v2s. He doesn't want to be just fighting one singular person. Because you can see in the next line, the more enemies hit, the more extra HP gain. The cooldown time for this ability is shortened when skills or powered up attacks hit an enemy. The more enemies hit, the more cooldown time is reduced. Now, I will say, again, Super Vegito fans, super happy that they dropped him, super happy with what it already looks like. I am not a super duper big fan of the fact that they keep seeming to give these new characters this cooldown time reduction over and over and over. Gohan had it, Broly had it, Vegito has it now. Yeah, over and over. It's kind of not the best. I can't say whether this is healthy or unhealthy at this exact moment in time, but you know. Let's see if we can get an idea. Okay, so Vegito hit 2 enemies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like 6.5 bars of health here. Now 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so that's a little bit more. So you can see again, there's a pretty substantial difference in what he gets. That's his rush attack, of course, is with the feet. And as you see, the third is a powered up energy AoE attack. So if you go back to his passive where he deals extra energy damage, that'll go into this. That'll help with his third AoE attack, which obviously if he's in these team fights, he's gonna want. Now next, Vegito is the only character, as he should be, that can transform at level 1. You heard that right. Vegito can do whatever he feels like and transform at level 1. He can wait to transform at level 4 to bump up to level 5 to get his ult if he doesn't have it. Level 7 to level 8 to get some extra skills. Because if you look here, XP earned from enemy NPCs is normally low, but XP required to reach the next level is earned upon transformation, leveling up by 1. He transforms and instantly gains a level. Bro. I love it. I love it. Listen, again, I'm the biggest Vegito fanboy ever. I don't care how broken or busted he is. I love that. I love that. Okay? I love that. So, just look at this. Beautiful. Gorgeous. You could start the match as Super Vegito if you feel like it. Now we get to his first skill, the Spirit Sword. So as you can see, he slashes around himself in an area. He hits an enemy, cooldown time reduced. the more people he hits, the larger the reduction of the cooldown. He's great for team fight. Combined with the flash dodge to be able to move during the activation. So yeah, you see that's how it's going to look. Now this is the flash dodge, which is his mobility skill. The way that it works, you take off in pursuit of a targeted enemy, re-enter the command while using the skill to reactivate it, so you can dash more than once. If you target a previously untargeted enemy during reactivation, the input limit in the time span for reactivation will increase. So essentially that means you can dash to more than one person at a time, but if you do, there will simply be a bit of a penalty for it. And again, this is his third skill. So that's the finger shot, the infamous one he used against Boo and the Ghost Kamikaze. Lock onto nearby enemies and fire explosive energy blast. Applies movement speed down to enemies hit by the explosion. Activate flash dodge to remain locked on while moving. Now that is nasty. I think they're about to show it right here. Look at that. He's so nice. He's so nice. Now, the ult, the Spirit Excalibur. As you can see, a bit more to read, right? Cut a cross-shaped slash at a set position. The animation for this is 100% a reference to Tech Vegito's active skill from Dokkan, by the way. Powers self up after attack and increases the speed of rush attacks. So right after he's done with this, he's back to whooping your ass. Also, skill cooldowns, super attacks excluded, will instantly end/shorten. While powered up, skills, super attacks excluded, and powered up attacks fill the intensity gauge upon hitting enemies. As you can see right here below Vegito, that's the intensity gauge that they're talking about. So Vegito can actually double ult. Yeah, you can bust that thing out twice. But yeah, the super attack can be reactivated when the gauge is full. The gauge gradually depletes over time, and power-ups are removed when the gauge reaches 0 or is not filled to the maximum amount after a set time has passed. Obviously, we don't know what that time is, but in most cases, you want to use this when you're in the middle of team fights, so it's gonna be your go-to. And the chances of you not getting that gauge filled, I don't feel like are super duper high. I just don't see it. Yep, this is the skills all in conjunction, and then he just ults you again. But listen, I love it, okay? I love what Vegito looks like. Just look at him. Look, I really didn't expect that we would get Vegito so early. I think that's my biggest thing. No part of me really believed that we'd already be on Vegito. It's like an anniversary character that got leaked early. Now what I do want to say, again, he does look crazy, he does look powerful, but he doesn't really seem to have CC in his kit outside of the slow on his 3, right? So movement speed down on his 3, and he doesn't really seem to have boss secure. Because again, he can double ult, right? And that's great. But if you look at the damage from the ult initially, right? It's not really much. Vegito's kind of a burst you down, run you down type of character. So it doesn't change. They're not going to make him super duper duper bursty because he's meant to be on top of you as much as he can, fighting in the team fights. Constantly resetting his cooldowns, rushing in again, resetting cooldowns. So he's not doing a large amount of burst. This ain't no spirit bomb. I promise you, this ain't no spirit bomb. And even with him doing all this, look, they didn't even die from that combo. Now again, obviously there's going to be some discrepancy to that. Blah 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 blah, right? My point being, if things remain the way that they are, as I've already talked about, hoping that they fix, because we haven't gotten the season 3 patch notes yet, so it is still very possible that things will change that we aren't aware of. But bosses are currently alt fests, and I don't really love the way bosses are set up right now in general, but the way they're set up right now is not set up for Vegito. He'd get there and he can fight the enemy team before they get on the boss. He would excel at that, but actually securing the boss, no. And again, as much as his passive helps, again, it makes him tankier, makes him, do more damage. These are all great things. None of that is, again, super burst damage. None of that is really helping with securing the boss. So it's something to think about. The really high top tier DPS in the game currently have boss secure. They usually have more than one type of, debuff CC in their kit somewhere. They'll have the HP as well. Think Gammas, think Piccolo, think Super Saiyan Goku. So as nice as it is that Vegito, again, appears to, I'm not saying he doesn't look super fun and broken, but he is missing some key pieces. So I don't know if he'll drop and instantly be like a top tier DPS, right? Now, time will tell. Listen, I can't predict the future. He could very well spawn and be, the greatest DPS to ever DPS ever. But I'm just saying that it looks like he's not just gonna drop out the gate the strongest DPS, right? So something to consider. Depending on who you are, that's great news. Depending on, again, that same point who you are, you're like, I wanted him to just instantly shoot up to number 1. It's me. I wanted him to instantly shoot up to number 1. But again, we'll see. So that's going to be Vegito's kit. We might as well just look at the animations while we're here. So give me a second and I will pull them. All right, let's take a look at his idle animation. Shout outs to the boy StevoDG on Twitter for posting these. I think Vegito has the best idle animation. I'm a little biased, of course I am, but just look at this.
Time to test out my new moves. Here!
Oh my goodness, he's so cool!
Are you ready?
I'm never ready, Vegito! I'm never ready, Vegito! Bro.
Too bad.
Bro. Yeah, once he gets on my home screen, he's not coming off.
That one really got the blood flow.
Once he gets on my home screen, he's not coming off. Unfortunately, once he's there, he's not coming off. So, best of luck to everybody else. And here's his MVP animation.
See the writing on the wall? It's over.
He's so...
Can't you
It's
see
so
the writing on the
nice.
wall? It's over.
Oh man, I can't wait for him to drop. I genuinely cannot wait for him to drop. But either way, I think that was a pretty good, again, a pretty good idea of Vegito and what we got so far of him. Again, let me know in the comments if you're looking forward to Vegito. If you're looking forward to the other releases, Bardock and Kefla look hyped too. We just don't got nothing about their kids yet. Mr. Everything in the Universe 6 Saiya girl herself. But I am pretty optimistic about Season 3. Again, we don't have any patch notes yet. All we have is divine draws and characters, which are cool. They drive hype, but they don't keep a game sustained, So, we'll see. We'll see after the cookie crumbles, whether there are rats on the floor waiting to get the crumbs, or if we've upgraded and we got a nice, vacuum cleaner. But that's, again, all I got on Vegito at this exact moment. As soon as he drops, again, y'all might get 7 Vegito videos. Y'all think I'm joking. Might be 7 Vegito videos in a row. Get ready for Vegito week, the week of Vegito. I might get straight from C to S with just Vegito in a week. So, anyway, as always, if you like the video, like, comment, share, subscribe, all that beautiful stuff. And I will catch you in the next one. Peace.